Well, we started this program, we're going into our 9th year. When we first started, we had 5 players, and now we're up over 30. Different disabilities. The thing with sled hockey is it's if you cannot play regular stand-up hockey, sled hockey's for you. So we say everybody should get a chance to play this fabulous game, and that's what this is all about. Pretty well open up to all ages. I think our youngest player is about 6 years old. Our oldest player is in their 50s. We have some from skill levels from we need what we call a pusher. So somebody who has issues with moving their hands that much. We have a pusher that helps pushes them around without any upper body strength. All the way up to, we have a 15-year-old who just was named on the USA developmental team for Team USA.
It was tough. It was very different, but it was a lot of fun and a different experience that you probably won't ever, you won't really come across too often. But it was definitely something that, a little different, and it was exciting, and it was a lot of fun, and you get this kind of a whole different experience on the ice.
Oh, it was awesome. It's kind of, we're a little bit out of our element, so these kids were really outgoing, really helpful, and they all have smiles on their face, and they're ready to show you how it's done out there. So it was really cool. Yeah, it was a little hot and cold out there. I scored early, and then I was on my side quite a bit out there. But no, it was a lot of fun. It was cool getting to be a forward out there for once instead of a goalie. Yeah, tell Macker to watch the game tape out there and maybe get me on forward.
I thought maybe coming in it was going to be a little difficult, and it was a lot harder than I even kind of imagined. So I would say the first time was difficult, but fun. It took maybe a couple minutes to try and even get the grasp of how the sled's going to work. But once you kind of got up and down the ice a little bit, everything kind of went a little smoother.
You know what? I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't think I'd be falling down as much, or it'd be just as hard to get back up. A couple of them were a little vicious. They kind of took some liberties, and I think some penalties were missed, but that's okay. Going out there, and those kids had a lot of positive energy, and they're all happy, especially when we got out there. And we're told that those guys, this is sledge hockey, but they don't miss a practice, and hockey's hockey. So seeing how dedicated they were to come out, and just us being there, just put smiles on their faces, and at the end of the day, we're able to go home and just saying it was nothing, but for them, this is it. So it was nice to come out and just play around with them a little bit and see some smiles.
It's always good to just look at them and see the big smiles on their faces, and they're nothing's holding them back. So it was a lot of fun, and it's just a whole different experience on the ice, and it's incredible to watch what they do with everything that they unfortunately have to go through.
Yeah, you would never know there was ever anything wrong with any one of those sled hockey players out there. I mean, there may be something in the normal life that would maybe stop them from maybe doing something, but once you get out in the ice, they have just as many capabilities as you do.
Yeah, it's really good to come out and see these guys, but we're putting a smile on some guys' faces. It's really awesome, but at the same time, we're out there, we're learning from them too, because we've had a new experience, and they're out there pretty much teaching us and bringing us along. So it's pretty cool to be on the other side of it.
Well, this is great, and that's what not only hockey players do around the world, but the Cyclones are known in this community of stepping up and getting out in the community, going out to hospital visits, and getting on the ice. You can tell these guys who are out here today, most of them, it's the first time seeing sled hockey. Up in Canada, it's called sledge hockey. But getting them out here, they're realizing, man, that's a pretty tough game. So they had a nice warm up, and coming out and playing with our kids, and you can see them out now getting doing autographs and talking with the kids. So that makes hockey guys pretty special, and so we thank the Cyclones.